Wealth Day. Invest in your mind. Business leader unite for Wealth Day. And I have two young ladies on my phone who are part of the Wealth Day Invest in Your Mind that will take place on September 14th. Hello, are you with me?
Hey.
Hello,
Yes, hello.
I have Pam Perry.
Yes. How are you?
And she is a branding consultant and social media guru. We're going to get into what is that. And also Dr. Laureen Wishom, who is a best-selling author.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Doing great.
All right. So let's talk about your book here. Tell us a little bit about the book. I know it's called Fit, Fine, and Fabulous.
In career, business, and life.
All righty. Tell us a little bit about what that book is about.
I wrote the book with the idea that it would help people have the steps necessary to achieve their version of what Fit, Fine, and Fabulous looks like for them, for their career, for their business, and for their life. Oftentimes we look at someone else and we judge our inside based on someone else's outside. So the book was written to walk individuals through the process of reimagining, reinventing, and reemerging so that they would end up with the right attitude, the right plan, and the right desire to take their career, their business, and life to a whole new next level.
All right. And so at this conference, you will be telling people about, your secrets or how they can become more successful.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. And now, how did you get started?
Well, I got started 14 years ago. I'm a person that came up out of corporate America and realized that wasn't the lifestyle that I wanted to have for the rest of my life. So I embarked on the idea of starting my own coaching consulting company and walked away from corporate America 14 years ago. And since that time have grown my company so that I can help others who have that same desire to walk away at some point and actually start their own business.
Okay. Now, where are you located?
I'm in Houston, Texas.
Okay. And what is the name of your business?
The name of my business is Dr. Laureen International, or they can also find me with Masterpiece Solutions.
Okay. Now we're going to go over with Pam Perry, who is a branding consultant. Why don't you tell us what is a branding consultant?
Well, branding is such a buzzword, and people are always talking about what is your brand, and we're going to be talking about personal brand at the conference on this Saturday. But a branding is basically how people are perceiving you. What kind of image are you putting out into your customer base or into, if you're an employer, into your corporate world. So we're going to be talking about branding, online and offline, but specifically because I'm in social media and I do a lot of marketing and stuff with that, PR, we're going to be talking about what does your online brand say about you. So say, Kimnell, if I just Google you and I see what has come up on page 1, spot 1, and whether I know you or not, that's going to be the first impression of what I think about you in terms of your brand. So you want to take control of your brand. You want to take control of your brand online. So branding is really, it's a little bit more than just a logo or advertising, but it's the whole package of the perception of how people are recognizing you. How are you known?
Okay, and you're also considered like a social media guru?
Yeah, PR has changed. PR has changed. I've been in the PR biz for a couple of decades or so. So really, PR has really morphed its way into the social media world. So it used to be just radio, TV, and print, and the same thing where people are streaming and they can hear you online. So online world has really been a very big part of my business for the last 10 years for sure. 5, it's grown exponentially. So social media is really how we help clients really get the word out about themselves, as well as really shaping their brand.
Okay, now where are you located?
Detroit.
All righty. Now, we want to let everybody know that these two ladies will be at the Wealth Day Invest in Your Mind conference, which will take place Saturday, September 14th at the DoubleTree Hotel, 7800 Normandale Boulevard in Bloomington. And the conference begins at 9 o'clock, and it goes all the way until 5 o'clock. Okay, now tell us, Dr. Wishom, tell us a little bit about what's going to happen at this conference.
Well, what I see happening at this conference, I'm hoping that the attendees, that they will get so much information that it's going to be just life-changing for them, that they're going to learn branding tips, marketing tips. I'm going to talk about the difference between wealth and money and the importance of having your own power and creating value. So I just want everyone to be able to walk away with what they need so that they can go back to their respective jobs or their businesses, and they can brand themselves appropriately and just make more money and build more wealth.
All right. Now, Miss Pam Perry, tell us a little bit about who else is going to be speaking at the Wealth Day conference.
Well, I'm really excited about all of the speakers. There's one speaker in particular that is actually coming from the Detroit area as well. It's Greg Davis. He is with the Word Network, so he will be there as well. But also Dr. Randall Pinkett. A lot of people know him from, Donald Trump's apprentice, but I actually know him as an author. He wrote a book called CEOs, I believe, Under 17, where he really helps young people become entrepreneurs while in college. And of course, Paulie Jones, I'm just excited to always hear him. But the person that's really going to be fun is Famous Dave, because we love his restaurants, we love his barbecue. So he's going to be one of the speakers as well. Just gleaning from each one of them, of course, and the gentleman from FUBU, I'm sorry, and I forgot about him as well. But J. Alexander Martin, but they are all just in their own fields. Dr. Laureen as well, just like stellar in their fields. They all come with a different type of mindset in terms of what success is. And so I think people can take away from this conference when they come. It's like, okay, so Greg Davis, he said this, and Paulie said that, and Laureen, so they can kind of mix their own formula together for success by taking the best of the best from every one of the speakers.
All right, and you said Famous Dave is going to be there from the Famous Dave Barbecue. Really?
Yes.
All right, and then I know you said J. Alexander Martin, he is one of the co-founders of FUBU.
FUBU.
So you guys have a whole lot of good speakers that are going to be talking all throughout the whole day.
Yes. It is definitely one of the things where we're sharing the secrets about success, or how to really build wealth, not just, money, how to make money, but how to build wealth. And that's really, it's more about internal as well as external.
Now you're going to teach people about wealth and all that. Are you going to teach them how to keep money? Because, sometimes you put money in one pocket and it just slides on out on the floor because there's a hole in your pocket.
Right, exactly. And that's really like the main thing, to make a shift in there. Dr. Laureen talks about that a lot in her book, about really just making that mindset shift about wealth. And it does have a lot to do with, because Paulie Jones is really doing this as a community event, really just to help people. And so you got to have really a mindset. If you look at all of the people on the program, they all have a spiritual element about themselves. They all are involved in philanthropy. They all give community service. And that's a big part of really growing wealth just generationally, by having a giving mindset.
All right. Now, we want to thank both of y'all for taking the time out your busy schedule. I know you guys are just happy to come to Minnesota from your different places. It's Wealth Day Invest in Your Mind conference, which will take place September 14th at the DoubleTree Hotel, 7800 Normandale Boulevard in Bloomington, Minnesota. The conference starts at 9 o'clock and goes all the way until 5. Now, is there a web or somewhere they can find more information?
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's a video and all kinds of information. There's more information about Dr. Laureen, but they can go to wealthday.com and actually go there and find out everything that they need to know. It is just fabulous. It's going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to coming to the Mall of America, because I hear it's not too far from where we're going to be.
It is not too far. So that is wealthday.com. They can go to for more information. Now, Dr. Wishom, is there some a web where they can find out about your book and more information on you personally?
Right, they can go to my website. It's www.drlaureen.com, or they can also go to fitfineandfabulous.com, and the book can also be purchased on Amazon.com.
Okay, that is Fit, Fine, and Fabulous. She is a best-selling author. And Miss Pam Perry, what about, where can they go to find out more information on you personally?
Yeah, they can go to PamPerryPR.com, and they can actually just sign up, and every week I'll give them like different little branding tips and strategies.
Right, she is the branding consultant. I want to thank both of you ladies for taking time out your schedule to give us a call here and give us more information on Wealth Day investment. And you know what? I'm going to give away a pair of tickets out to Wealth Day in just a second after I say goodbye to you guys. Hey, I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Thanks for calling.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right, bye.
All right, God bless. Bye-bye.